Well, hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing great. Shout out to you for being here. We are going to have a lot of fun tonight. I'm going to start off with just a regular channel show with the weekly oracle. I'm also going to do a reading on Tisha Campbell and see if not she is actually telling us the truth about all this, debacle about her being kidnapped and all this other stuff. So we're going to check out that. And then also, of course, we're going to do our Crystal 101. And I have another special treat for you guys tonight. I am doing a spiritual connection. So we're going to do a quick tip on a spiritual thing, and I'm going to show you guys that. So let's get right into it. So the oracle reading this week is going to be from three oracle decks that I have. It's a pick a card. Okay, I understand that's really popular. A lot of people like that. So I do have a pick a card out here. You can pick from either my Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck, which is right here. You can pick from the African Goddess Rising cards, or you can pick from the Lover's Oracle. Okay, so you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to take about 30 seconds or so for you guys to decide on which one you want. You're not going to put it in the chat. Do not have to tell me anything. This is timeless, and this is Again, this is not gender related or anything like that. So this is going to be your weekly oracle for the week. And then we'll go ahead from there. Okay. So I see that I've got a few people in the room. So we'll go ahead and just go ahead from here. If you guys have already picked, I'm going to go ahead and choose a card from each deck. And we'll start with the Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick shuffle of those. And shout out to you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in, guys. And also hit that join button. I've got a really excellent membership video coming up tonight. So you guys check that out. I do plan on talking about that a little bit at the end of this video so that you guys get more of an understanding of what's going on. But right now, we're going to focus on us and focus on our week and the weekly oracle. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with this deck. I am getting this card being pulled out. So I've got luck from that deck. All right. And two other cards came out, Angel and Defense. Okay. So looks like luck is on our side this week. Okay. We've got Lady Luck telling us about that. Looks like we've got a lot of good things happening this week. She's looked like she's got a positive smile on her face, a lot of blue and purple, pinks and yellows around her that all symbolize life and continuation. So it sounds like a lot of continuation will be going on this week. Whatever things that you have been trying to solidify in the spirit, it looks to be that you can look to solidify those completely this week. Just set your intentions with it and, it's going to work out. Okay. Aaliyah came out, Angel. Okay, so that sounds to me like you actually got some people around you that have been looking out for you. Okay, we've got some angel wings back there, and we've got Aaliyah, of course. So this would be ancestors. This represents people that are still surrounding you, people that are loving you, people that are supporting you, and they are protecting you. So they are here, okay, and they're here to let you know that. All right. And then also we've got Roxanne Shante Defense. So it looks like she's got on boxing gloves. Okay. There's a lot of blue, a lot of green and golds around her, symbolizing royalty, continuation, and life. Okay. So it looks like there's a situation that needs to be defended, that needs to be worked through, you need to go to war over a situation. And, war is not necessarily a bad thing all the time. Sometimes you actually need to get a situation out of your life, okay? And you need to be unapologetic about that. So it is definitely okay to do that, okay? So that's one thing we're going to go ahead and look into. All right, so that's what came out on the Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull the African Goddess Oracle deck for you guys. And again, hit the like button on your way in, guys. We are right now, for those that are just tuning in, we are going into the African Goddess Oracle deck. We are pulling Oracle cards for the week, and this is a 3-card pull. So I am pulling some cards for you guys. Looks like some nice cards coming out here. All right, and so again, this is from the African Goddess Oracle deck. And this is Gang Gang Sarah Resistance, okay? So, yeah, I mean, the last card that came out in the Hip Hop Queens was Defense, okay? This is Resistance. So it sounds like there's some type of situation going on that you're fighting against, whatever the case may be. Go ahead and continue because you're actually going to be successful with it. But keep a level head. You can see here that she's level-headed. She's kind of thinking. She's looking up ahead of her. There's a tree behind her, and she's got her arms extended, but there's 2 additional arms as well. So that symbolizes strength, okay? So definitely keep that strength and know that you are who you are. That's what I'm getting. You are who you are. I am that I am, okay? So you are enough. You are abundant enough to create whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And let's just go ahead and remain on that level. The Wounded Healer just came out, Goddess of Sekhmet, okay? Now, the Goddess of Sekhmet is, she's A lot of times she comes out in angry situations, but she also comes out in peace. She comes out to heal and to protect from pain. Okay, but she will also go to war over a situation. So somebody is definitely going through a situation right now where they're dealing with something that they are fighting. Okay, like literally fighting with your life. It seems like. Just keep on going, keep on fighting, keep on. You're winning. You're winning this battle. So keep going. Goddess Sekhmet is here to let you know, and her healing power is here as well. Okay. Iset is surrender. So that came out next. Okay. So whatever it is, there's somebody who needs to surrender to a situation. It might even be this war situation that's going on. But you're winning the war. So keep going. And just surrender to that. Maybe it is you just going doing a little bit too much in the situation. Just fall back. And yeah, you got this. Okay. You got this. All right. So that was it with the Goddess Oracle Rising cards. And then the next one we'll do is the Lovers Oracle cards. And we're going to head and pull out a couple of Oracle cards from there. Again, shout out to you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely appreciate you guys being in the building. Make sure you hit the like button, guys, while you're coming in, too. So, again, Oracle love cards are not just for lovers, okay? They are for you loving yourself, you loving a situation, loving a family member, okay? Or loving some circumstances. So, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay. So you can see here that there's continuation going on. There's hearts and all kinds of love just happening. I see a moon in there. Okay. Just continue with what you're doing. All right. Life is just a series of constant changes. It's not always going to be exactly the same way all the time. That was the importance of, like I was telling you about in numerology, the importance of staying on a certain level and maintaining that balance so that you're not shifting back and forth and expecting one thing and you get something else, and then you crumble if you don't get what you're expecting. Okay. Healing is also here. That also came out in the other ones with Goddess Sekhmet. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay. I don't know who it is. It could be, like I said, a relationship with yourself. It could be a relationship with your job. It could be a relationship with your spouse. It could be anything. It could be a relationship with your children, your parents, anything. But healing is in the air. Okay. And take advantage of that. That is happening this week for you. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that and take that in. If you could be anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to your soul. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you want to manifest, you can manifest that. Okay. Now, let me tell you something about that, because I'm getting to this in my spirit. Everything you want to manifest is not intended for you to manifest at this moment. You might not be ready for it to come for you at this moment. And also, the things that you want to manifest may not be good for you or may not be good for somebody else. Okay. So you have to think about what you're trying to manifest and why you're trying to manifest it. Okay. Those things have to come into play when you're looking to manifest something. You can't just go out here and just, throw some magic out there and boom, you got something. You can do that, but it could be detrimental to you. Okay. So you got to be very careful with the spells that you put out. All right. All right, guys. So that is our oracle reading for the week. And now we are going to get into our crystals reading. But before I do that, I am going to check out the chat. I do see there's a couple of chats in here. Just want to go ahead and say hi to you guys. Vici, I appreciate you becoming a new member. Hey, Living Life, I appreciate you listening in. You said that you can relate to a few things you've read and said. Thank you, Living Life. I appreciate that. Yeah, so hey, the cards don't lie, you know. I love the cards. One thing about me, guys, I have been a card reader since I was a teenager. I'm 43 years old now, so I've been doing this for a long time. This is not something that I just started out the blue, and I actually use it as a side hustle as well. It's something I do um, on the side. It's not a career. You know, I'm not a part of the American Certified American Tarot Readers or nothing. However, you don't really have to be. It's something that comes naturally to a tarot reader to do that. And actually, most people can read tarot cards if they allow themselves to, and also if they listen to their inner self. Okay, it's not difficult to do that. So bear with me one moment. I'm going to go ahead and get started on our crystals 101. All right, so we'll go ahead and start with that. I think. Yeah, we'll start with that. All right, guys. So overindulgence is something that we all do from time to time. Occasional bouts of with excess usually don't do much harm, but when they become habitual, they can throw your body, okay, and mind and spirit out of balance. So you kind of want to keep things balanced at all times. But again, overindulgence is something that a lot of us do, you know, and we all do it at times in different ways. Okay. So while many people think of overindulgence in terms of food and drink, you can overindulge in many things, such as spending money or watching television. In its most out of control state, overindulgence can lead to addiction. So we can look at addiction at another time. Okay. Now, one of the mantras that you can say regarding overindulgence is, I choose to satisfy my mind, body, and spirit with things that support my highest good. Okay. And that's actually something I told you I use this book quite often. So if I ever get like around the holidays or something where I'm eating a little bit too much, I will go into something like this, a mantra similar to this, to try to keep myself from overindulging. It don't always work, but sometimes, most of the time it does. Okay. Now, the meditation you can use is if you find yourself in a pattern of overindulgence, paying attention to what is driving the urge to overindulge can help prevent it. Okay. When you catch yourself starting to overindulge or having the urge to do so, go ahead and close your eyes and focus your breathing. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? Am I having that? What feeling am I having that is driving this behavior? Pay attention to the answer that arises and then imagine that feeling lifting away from your body and dissolving. Finish by repeating the mantra 3 times. And I also want to add to that to please contact your a specialist. You want to contact your doctor, contact a, a therapist in regards to that. Also, a Reiki specialist can you can contact regarding that. Holistic doctors and so forth. And then there's the remedies to that, or like amethyst crystals, which you guys know is by now is my go-to. The amethyst crystals. And since overindulgence is closely related to addiction, you can try using a sobriety stone, which is an amethyst. Okay. If you catch yourself in a pattern of overindulgence, carry the amethyst in your pocket and hold it in your receiving non-dominant hand as you try to resist temptation. So if you're right-handed, in your left hand, okay? If you're left-handed, in your right hand, okay? Be sure to cleanse and recharge the amethyst daily if you find yourself using it frequently, okay? So you want to cleanse it, a nice batch of sage, okay? You can also cleanse it in meditation if you're cleansed yourself after you've had a spiritual bath and so forth. And then also a garnet. Okay, so garnets can help foster balance and prevent overindulgence. You place a piece of garnet under your mattress or pillow at night and help change your mindset while you sleep. I actually do have a garnet, but that's downstairs. Now, a tip for that is if you tend to overindulge in a certain area of your home or office, such as eating an entire bag of chips, while you're sitting at work or something like that, or while watching television, you can tape a piece of amethyst or garnet to your usual chair or couch in that room. Okay. So you can put a piece of garnet or even a piece of amethyst right there, and that'll help with the situation. Okay. So that's just for overindulgence. Now, let's go ahead and talk about peace. Okay. Now, peace of mind for me is very important. I will speak my mind and say what I need to say, and that is part of my peace as well. But I know how to leave things alone. I'm not going to. But anyway, peace is an internal process that allows you to feel calm and tranquil, even during times of turmoil. Now, peace does exist within you, so find ways to cultivate this characteristic. Finding ways to cultivate this characteristic can carry you through difficult times with grace. Peace is not, however, a lack of emotion. Okay. So there is a difference in having feelings and expressing feelings and having peace. There's two different things. Okay. So rather, it is a calm place that helps you act from love instead of reacting from fear. Okay. There's a difference. Now, the love could be the love of somebody else or the love of yourself. It's one or the other. All right. Now, the mantra you could use with that is I am at peace with all aspects of my life. And the meditation is you can sit or lie quietly in a comfortable position with your eyes closed. Breathe deeply and recite the mantra. Feeling peace fill you as you inhale and tension leave you as you exhale. Do this for at least 10 minutes or until you feel deep peace. Okay. That's something that I actually practice before a spiritual bath. It's also something that I practice before I go to bed at night. I do try to get that peace of mind and that calmness. And also keep this in mind, get used to meditation with noise around you. Okay. If you can get into meditation and get into a meditation state, even though there's noise going on, somebody might be doing something, get into a position where you can actually meditate without being distracted. That's a really good thing to do. And that's very important also because at nighttime while you're sleeping, which is a form of meditation, you could be listening to something at night. Now, some people can't sleep with a whole bunch of stuff on, but it's actually good to be listening to something that will empower you at nighttime. So if you can get used to that, that's a really good thing. So a blue aventurine can be used for that. And that facilitates a deep sense of inner peace. You can hold this stone during the meditation. You can also use blue aventurine throughout the day if you need an infusion of peace. Okay. You can hold it in its receiving or non-dominant hand and take several deep breaths, allowing calm to descend upon you. Okay. Also, a blue lace agate. Okay. If you've ever feel jumpy or out of sorts, blue lace agate can help you overcome this. You can return to your state of peacefulness or alertness with this. Keep it in a piece. Keep a piece in your desk drawer or in your pocket. You can hold it again in your receiving hand and breathe deeply whenever you start feeling stressed. And of course, consult with your therapist, consult with your doctor, your Reiki specialist, whenever you're dealing with any type of behavior issues or stress or anything like that. Okay. Also, a tip for this is visualization is very effective at restoring peace. So a lot of times when I am doing a meditation, I will meditate and think about a beach or meditate and think about a meadow or something like that. Okay. So it takes only a moment or two to kind of get to that thought process. And visualize a happy, quiet, peaceful place. Imagine yourself sitting in that spot for just a moment or two and allowing that peace to wash over you. You can do this holding either of the crystals mentioned or enhance the effects of your visualization. Okay. So that is our Crystals 101 for the week, guys. I hope you guys took that in and felt that as I did. And again, like I said, peace is very important. It's important to me. I hope it's important to you too. Hey, Stefan, I appreciate you being in here. Living Life, can you please remove that bot out of the chat? And everybody else that's tuned in, I really appreciate it as well, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get into my spiritual tip of the week, and then we're going to go ahead and go right um, into the reading with Tisha Campbell, okay? Because I am very interested in what's going on with her, but we're going to see about it. So let's get into this first. Unmute myself. All right, guys. So I appreciate that. That going to be kind of tuning that in with you guys every week. I might do something like a spiritual tip with you guys. It might not be every week, but you know, just kind of you guys an understanding of some of the things that I do that help me, and you know, give you guys those tips as well. Okay. So right now I am pulling the cards for Tisha. But let me go ahead and play her beginning and we'll get started, okay? Make a holler, make a holler, make a. Make a holler, make a holler, make a. We're going to check out whether or not Tisha Campbell is lying about this situation. And I've already got cards coming out telling me that she is. The first one that came out was the Ten of Swords. It came out like this. Okay, that's the first card that came out. Yes, she's lying about. Immediately, I got that, and then I got the Hangman in the reverse. So the Hangman in the this way would say that no, we'd have to see things different. We'd have to see it from a different perspective. But no, we're seeing it exactly like we thought it was. Okay. Yeah, I thought she was lying. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but I wasn't 100% sure because the cops do tend to lie on Black women. They also tend to be a part of things like this, like, S trafficking and stuff like that. So I wasn't 100% sure. But baby, she thought, and here go the King of Wands, okay, which is the highest suit. And this would be, trying to bring forth that magic, okay, bringing forth yeah, this is what she thought she was, okay. That came out in the reverse. Yeah. Nah, she lying. I don't even got to go that far with this. It's crazy. I mean, literally, this is the first card that came out, and then this one came out. So where else do we got to go with that? Y'all tell me. But for my tarot card readers who understand it, listen, y'all know what the Ten of Swords means. You see all those damn swords in that man's back? You see that? Yeah, she's lying, y'all. Bottom line. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and get ready for my members only video. Just to let you guys know, I do have a members only coming out at about 7 o'clock Eastern time. That's in about 20 minutes. I will be discussing the federal lawsuit with Anti-Afro Svengali. Apparently, she has posted on her channel that these quote-unquote documents from the court which show all this extra added stuff that is not there. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys the documents myself. Shout out to one of my loyal subscribers who sent a copy of this to me. So I will be showing you guys this in my members only in about 20 minutes. This is for my members. I'm only showing this on members only because of the names actually listed on this lawsuit. So if you want to get a copy of it, you're welcome to go get a copy of it. But for me and my channel, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this in members only so you guys get to see that yourselves. It's crazy because only 2 people were mentioned on this paperwork that I've got, okay, which is what came down as the answer from the court in Louisiana. But you guys will get to see that in just a few moments and we'll get started, okay? But I really appreciate you guys tuning in tonight to the show. I had a great time with you guys. And thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys next week. And peace.